All right, let's get into this video.
Right, 31. Right, 31. Start EMS.
Damn.
41.
A Michigan state trooper from the Lakeview Post attempted to stop a suspected stolen vehicle in Ionia County, but the driver had other plans. Instead of pulling over, he floored it, sparking a multi-county pursuit.
Spike's hit.
Spike's hit, 2015.
Continuing past South Drive on 44. Not sure if he's going down yet.
Clear, I'm just coming into Eureka.
Second attempt failed. He's got flat front.
Flat front, 2015.
Pull your vehicle over! Continuing 44 into Belgium.
44 in the building.
Front driver's flat.
Clear, front driver's side flat, 2015.
622 and 623 are with behind them.
Looks like rear is going flat now.
Spike strips shredded his left tires, but that still wasn't enough to stop him. Despite the damage, the driver kept pushing the car forward until the crash brought everything to a halt.
There's Sparks. Turning north on Wasabas Road.
Clear north on the Sabbath Road. Where's my good?
How many vehicles do we have in pursuit?
Central, turning east on Wilkins.
Clear east on Elkins, 2026.
On paved road. No traffic, speed is about 60. And climbing.
Clear 60 and climbing.
That's what I'm in there. Lead him there. Five minutes, 16 Central. 5 minutes, 15. She's inside. She's in the door. I'll be clear.
Central 36.
The chase ended in disaster at the curve near Elkins and Connolly. The driver lost control, veered off the road, slammed into several trees, and was thrown from the vehicle. Emergency crews arrived within minutes. The suspect was critically injured and had to be airlifted to a hospital. The trooper was unharmed, and crash scene investigations were handed over to the Grand Rapids Post. A suspect in a
That's insane, bro. Imagine doing all that to still get caught. Now you're injured and you're still going to jail. Come on, man. Y'all haven't learned by now? It's always the same thing. Like, it always plays out the same. For the most part.
stolen car led Arkansas State Police on a reckless chase, pushing 120 miles per hour before making a deadly mistake. The chase kicks off on the highway, with Arkansas State Police trailing a stolen vehicle. The suspect, no stranger to trouble, he was arrested for sex trafficking back in 2019. And now, he's back on the run, flooring it past traffic like he's got nothing to lose.
Eastbound 630 coming up on Cedar now, speeds 108, light medium traffic.
ASC en route.
Kimball. Continue in through Cedar, eastbound 630, speeds 108, medium traffic. Passing Woodrow, eastbound 630, speeds 111. Possibly just threw out a gun, eastbound 630 at Woodrow. If we get somebody there to try to recover that. I believe it's going to be in the westbound lane, 630 at Woodrow. It may be in the eastbound lane, but it's going to be between those two. We're coming up to Battery now, 630 eastbound, speeds 97. Light speed traffic. We're going to let safety take primary. They're coming up on us now. Speeds are 110. Light traffic going come up on Chester. Safe now primary. The pursuit is going under State Street right now. Speeds 110. Light speed traffic. We'll be getting off on Broadway.
In a desperate bid to escape, the suspect veers off the highway, aiming for the busy city streets. But at that speed, bad idea. It's a scene straight out of a nightmare. The suspect was half hanging out of the wrecked car, stuck in the windshield, alive but barely moving. The power of adrenaline and survival instinct is truly insane. He survived for 2 hours after the crash, then passed away at the hospital.
That's so crazy, bro. Like, you just gave your life away. You literally didn't have to die. You didn't have to die, bro. I don't care what they did to you. If you got locked up, if you served some time, you'd have been a free man again, you know, at some point. That's crazy. To get in an accident like that and now you're stuck halfway through the windshield. Come on, bro.
May 29th, around 6 p.m., troopers spotted a red GMC Envoy cruising way too fast on I-75 in Butler County. They hit the lights, expecting her to pull over, but 31-year-old Jennifer Wilson didn't even react. No brake lights, no slowing down, just, kept driving like they weren't even there.
We're coming up on the rest area.
She's like, get out of my way. I have somewhere to be.
1922, I'll get in front again. See if you can push her over towards the shoulder.
Light traffic.
See if we get a good visual of the driver.
I believe so. She made eye contact with us. Southbound 26 over 8.
They'll be down the county line. Traffic.
Off the right side of the road. Right in 31. Right, 31. Start EMS.
Start squad, signal 5. Purposely driven off the red.
Yo, y'all saw her arm sticking out the window? Did y'all see that? Let me take it back a little.
traffic.
Off the right side of the road. Right on 31. Right, 31. Starting.
Right there. Y'all see that?
Dark one, signal 5, emergency turn off the red, rolled over out 6.
She yanked the wheel to get back on, but it was too late. The SUV rolled multiple times and slammed into the median. Before troopers got there, a passing nurse pulled over and jumped in to help. Wilson was still breathing, shaken up, but somehow only minor injuries. Traffic on I-55 southbound near the
Shout out to whoever manufactured that car right there, because boy, minor injuries after all that.
bridge was backed up. A red Pontiac Grand Prix suddenly flew past troopers on the shoulder, doing 50 in stopped traffic. When the blue lights came on, it pulled over. But what started as a traffic stop would turn deadly within minutes.
Trooper Robert State Police, I stopped you for passing on the shoulder, my man. You got your driver's license?
I don't have a license. I was taking her to the hospital. She got the military doing it moving. That's why I jumped over.
The driver, 26-year-old Eric Winfert from Illinois, said he was rushing his sick friend to the hospital. He didn't have a license. The passenger, a woman with no ID, said the same, but the smell of weed coming from the car said otherwise. The woman first claimed there might be a gun in the car. Then, without warning, she jumped into the driver's seat, threw it in drive, and took off, leaving Winfert and the troopers behind.
Dude, I've never understood why cops try to stop like a moving car, like anybody. I've seen multiple videos where somebody's trying to escape, get away or something, and someone will actually try to stop them, whether they're jumping in front of the vehicle or, you know, half of them trying to stick half of their body into the vehicle to do something. That doesn't make any sense, bro. At that point, you see she's about to run, just hop in your car, you feel me? Don't risk getting injured, you know what I mean? They run over your feet or something, you know? But that's just my take.
Put him in custody. Four City Work Female jumped in the car on me and took off. We're almost to the bridge. Unfortunately, she stopped in traffic. She may have wrecked. She did. She wrecked out, Farsi. It's normally 1016.
Wow.
The Pontiac had slammed.
Am I tripping or is the car split it in half? That's the back right there and the front up there, no? Or is it another car? Is it two cars here or... Let's see.
Into a box truck and was torn in half. The driver, later identified as 25-year-old Brittany Johns, was found inside, partially ejected with her head resting where the back seats used to be. Brittany Johns died from her injuries. After the crash, troopers found a .22 revolver on the backseat floor. She also had a warrant out of Illinois.
Bro, no way, bro.
The Pontiac had slammed into a box truck and was torn in half. The driver, later identified as 25-year-old Brittany Johns, was found inside, partially ejected with her head resting where the back seats used to be. Brittany Johns died from her injuries. After the crash, troopers found a .22 revolver on the backseat floor.
Bro, it's never worth it, bro. Like, I don't know why people do stuff like this. What's up? All right, I'm about to pull up in a few. But yeah, let's get back to the video.
She also had a warrant out of Illinois. On July 20th, 2024, a black Dodge Durango SRT tore past officers on I-75, doing 97 in a 65 through heavy traffic. Troopers already had eyes on the driver, Jontavius Hood. They lit him up, but Hood didn't stop. He slowed down like he might pull over, then floored it. Hood took off at 140 miles per hour, darting between cars, forcing others off the road and flying down the emergency lane. Every move he made pushed things closer to disaster.
Wow.
Parkway coming up to 285. Speed 126. He's getting on 25 looks like. 9, if you can take him off the road, go ahead. No, 285, stand by for east to west. GSP, we'll be 25 west from 75. Speeds are going around the curve. Speeds are 50 right now. He does 41. Hit the curve, 41 curve.
He cut off a semi and stormed onto the I-285 westbound ramp, but that speed didn't mix well with the sharp curve.
41. At the curve, 41 curve.
Let's wait. Hey, bro, chill, bro. I got a gun on me. I got a gun on me. Oh, I got you. I got a gun on me.
What a gun at?
The passenger jumped out fast, hands raised, and admitted he had a gun. Officers pulled Hood out next and slapped on the cuffs without a fight. On July 16, 2024, James Lee Mason caught a cop's attention for a reckless lane change on Tara Boulevard. When they tried to pull him over in a nearby lot, he gunned it, blowing through traffic lights, nearly slamming into cars.
Hello, man, taking off all PD.
Affirmative. You making a right turn. Get back on Tara Boulevard. We'll be going northbound. It's gonna be a white Impala. Speeds will be 105 right now. Coming up to North Avenue.
Jonesboro Road, Citizen Public. 1640, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm close. Yeah. Boulevard from Highway 138. Taking a right on North Ave. Right on North Ave from South Boulevard. East down on the path.
Honestly, you trying to run in a car like that, you're just wasting your time, bro. He's not moving. He's not even going anywhere.
I'm about to put your car in the ditch. You better pull over. I'm about to put you into a tree. Better pull over.
He occupies one black male white t-shirt with facial hair.
After cutting down Dixie Drive, Mason ran into a dead end. Instead of stopping, he barreled down a hill onto Highway 138, still refusing to give up.
Dead end, Dixie Drive. Still going. It'll be 138 now, 138. Tire damage has been started drive. Eastbound 138. And by the He recovered. It'll be northbound. Don't go hold from Highway 138.
Oh, wow.
Don't go hold from 138.
Dude, I thought he was down.
Hey, watch out. Let me get him again. Watch out.
Light storage. Don't go low.
The second PIT was the game ender. The car slammed into a fence and brick sign at Life Storage and finally came to a stop. Mason was arrested on the spot.
Pretty sure he didn't die.
Get on the ground. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing.
It was just after 1 a.m. when a Florida trooper spotted a Toyota Supra tearing across the Gandy Bridge at 93
This should be fun.
miles per hour. Built for speed, the Supra is a street racer's dream, but that night it wasn't outrunning anyone. It was heading straight for a crash, a fire, and a pair of handcuffs. At the far end of the bridge, the trooper moved in and hit him with a PIT. The Supra spun out, slid onto the shoulder, and slammed into a light pole. Seconds later, the car caught fire. Flames lit up the night as the trooper moved in and got both the driver and passenger out before things got worse. The driver, 31-year-old Brandon Ramnarine of Tampa, was taken into custody. He and his 32-year-old passenger were both hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. Thursday evening in Chicago, police got a call about a man with a gun, someone already wanted for aggravated battery. That suspect was 50-year-old Joseph Navarro, and within minutes, officers had eyes on him. Navarro's run didn't last long. As he sped through Hammond, he lost control and crashed near Dearborn and Gosselin Street. Officers pulled up within moments, thinking the chase was over. It wasn't.
Time 4.
Available Sergeant of 4.
433, you just wrecked on Dearborn.
As officers approached the wreck, Navarro opened fire. A shootout broke out right there at the crash scene. Officers returned fire and struck him multiple times before the gunfire stopped.
On Dearborn, I'll give him 433 location. Said he wrecked on Dearborn. He was last seen going down Brainerd.
433, 10-1, 10-1, shots fired! Let me see it! Let me see
433.
Navarro was taken to St. Catherine Hospital in critical condition, but doctors couldn't save him. He was pronounced dead. A short time later, police recovered a firearm at the scene.
This dude knew for a fact he wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. Man, once you start shooting at the cops, bro, that's pretty much it.
August 10th, 2024, Trooper Middlecoff already had info on a stolen black Dodge Charger out of Memphis. VN swapped and fraudulently registered in Arkansas. So when the suspect rolled past him on SH-158, he knew exactly what he was looking at. And the moment the suspect spotted the patrol car behind him, he took off.
He said he swapped the VIN. Since when was that possible? I've never heard of that before. This what they're doing now?
Slow to stop sign. Clear right, clear left. Still east now.
Where y'all at? 120, south of the radio. Thank you. Take one. One of you take 120 in the left corner. The other one take 158. 35, you got the Charger, take that.
The Charger hit 160 miles per hour as it tore down State Highway 158, and then he lost control.
I think he wrecked out.
10 forward 20.
Right here in Luxor, he wrecked out. He got fire.
10 forward.
He slammed a utility pole, clipped a gas box, and flipped end over end. The car landed near a house, wrecked and smoking. Devondre James was ejected and lying up against a nearby house, barely moving. Wow. James was airlifted in serious condition. He survived, for now. But when he gets out of that
dude is extremely lucky to survive from this right here. It wasn't his time, man. It wasn't his time.
Hospital bed, he won't be going home. He'll be heading straight to jail. This dash cam footage has no audio, but trust me, it's worth every second. On July 12th, 2025, Florence County deputies tried stopping 22-year-old Brittany Jeffords for a simple traffic violation. But Brittany had other reasons to run. She had outstanding warrants, including one for armed robbery. She wasn't about to go back to jail.
That truck is tough. Dude, at this point, just stop.
Brittany lost control of the SUV. It rolled over multiple times, launching her out the vehicle. A brutal crash, but somehow she survived. Paramedics rushed her to the hospital. Days later, she showed up in court facing multiple charges: fleeing police, driving under suspension, and failure to appear. She's now locked up in Florence County on a $3,650 bond.
Damn. She's extremely lucky. That truck could have fell on top of her. Man, I don't know what these people be thinking, but you guys out here, try your best not to be in this type of situation where you're out here running from cops, driving at a high speed. Even if you have a warrant, it's just not worth it. You putting your life in danger. You're putting everybody else's life in danger that's using the road, you know. It's just not worth it, and you're racking up extra charges unnecessarily. You know what I mean? But hey, that's just my take. That's my view. You can do whatever you want to do, bro. If you want to do 200 miles per hour over a train track, trying to get away from the cops, that's up to you, big dog. That's up to you. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Shout out to Most Wanted US. That's where I got this video from. Check them out. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, yo. Peace. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment, and if there's any video that you'd like for me to review, just send it to me and I'll take a look at it. All right. Peace out, y'all.